You might feel like your body has stopped responding to the effort you put in. You may gain weight from simply smelling food, deal with persistent brain fog, or feel your energy vanish by midday, leaving you desperate for a nap just to function. By the end of this video, you will have a concrete 5-step daily scheduling system designed to reverse these symptoms and restore your insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a librarian, and carbohydrates are the books. Every day, the librarian organizes them onto the packed shelves of your muscles, liver, and brain. But when too many books arrive at once, the librarian gets overwhelmed. To clear the mess, they simply sweep the excess sugar under the rug, which in this case is your fat tissue. Your exhaustion and weight gain are the physical results of this disorganized system. To fix it, we have to reset the librarian. Step 1 is blocking out specific windows of time where the librarian isn't receiving any new books. The goal is to reach 120 cumulative hours of fasting every week. We start with a 24-hour reset. Your last meal is Sunday at 8 p.m., and you do not eat again until Monday at 8 p.m. This gives your pancreas a full day to rest, and your glycogen stores time to deplete. For the remaining 6 days, Tuesday through Sunday, you follow a 16-8 schedule. You fast for 16 hours and eat only in an 8-hour window, typically from noon to 8 p.m. When you combine that initial 24-hour fast with these 6 16-hour blocks, your total weekly fasting time hits exactly 120 hours. During these fasting windows, you can drink water, black coffee, or green tea. However, you must avoid sugar and creamers, as even a small amount can trigger an insulin response and pause the reset. This lack of constant feeding is actually our biological default. As these prehistoric cave paintings suggest, early humans were built to expend energy through hunting and movement long before they secured their next meal. This 120-hour restriction forces your cells to become sensitive again. By removing the constant pressure of incoming glucose, your receptors regain the ability to respond to insulin efficiently. Step 2 utilizes movement to bypass the librarian entirely. This requires a 5 to 10-minute walk immediately after every major meal. I experienced this in Tokyo. Moving right after eating puts food to work immediately, preventing a blood sugar crash. This works because of GLUT4 receptors. As muscles contract and relax during a walk, these gates open, pulling glucose directly out of the bloodstream. This process acts as a glucose vacuum. Your muscles consume the sugar for fuel through contraction, meaning your body doesn't have to rely on the pancreas to release insulin to clear the blood. A 2022 meta-analysis of 17 studies showed that even a 2-minute walk after eating can lower blood glucose by 17%. This simple habit forces your body to use energy instantly rather than storing it as fat. Step 3 is the PFC eating sequence. It stands for protein first, then fiber second, and carbs last. A Weill Cornell medicine study showed eating protein and fiber before carbohydrates resulted in a 37% lower blood glucose level 1 hour after the meal. To apply the 50% rule, look at your plate as 3 distinct sections. Eat half of your protein, like this chicken, first. Follow that with your fiber, like the broccoli, and only finish with your carbohydrates. This sequence creates a biological filtration system. The protein and fiber create a gel-like barrier in your stomach, forcing the carbohydrates to pass through slowly before they can enter your bloodstream. This simple change in the order of your bites provides a massive discount on the glucose impact of your meal, preventing the sharp insulin spikes that lead to fat storage. Step 4 involves utilizing cloudy apple cider vinegar. Drinking this 10 to 30 minutes before you eat prepares your body for the incoming meal. Safety is critical. Never drink it raw. Dilute a tablespoon in a large glass of water and use a straw to protect your tooth enamel. The acetic acid in the vinegar targets a pathway called AMPK. This pathway encourages your muscles and cells to absorb glucose more efficiently, making them more responsive to the insulin your body produces. This pre-meal habit ensures that the carbohydrates you are about to consume are rapidly absorbed for energy, rather than circulating in the blood or being moved into fat storage. Step 5 addresses the fact that your insulin sensitivity is not consistent throughout the day. Your body is far more efficient at processing carbohydrates in the morning than it is at night. Because of this drop in efficiency, you should aim to consume 70% of your total daily carbohydrates before 3 p.m. After this point, your body is more likely to store sugar as fat rather than utilizing it for energy. We manage the evening with the 10-3-2-1 shutdown. This is vital because poor sleep quality triggers a cortisol spike that directly blocks insulin from working. By cutting caffeine 10 hours before bed and screens 1 hour before, you protect the hormonal profiles needed for insulin sensitivity. Stopping all food 3 hours before bed ensures you go to sleep with depleted insulin levels. This is the biological prerequisite your body needs to effectively burn fat as you recover overnight. This 5-step blueprint, the 120 fasting schedule, the post-meal walk, the PFC sequence, apple cider vinegar, and the evening shutdown, forms a complete system to regain metabolic control. You don't have to overhaul your entire life today. Simply pick a single habit from this list and apply it to your very next meal to begin the process. If you are struggling with severe insulin resistance and want a team of doctors to guide you through a personalized plan, you can apply for coaching through the links below. By managing these 5 triggers, you take the pressure off your internal librarian, you stop the cycle of metabolic disease, and transition your body into a state where it burns fat by design.